Oh, I'm being told off by Mum. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Hey guys, so I've decided to play a bit of YouTubers live and share my gameplay with you guys. So I'm not going to bore you with the intro cutscene or the customization menus. This is my character. I use the randomize buttons to get the names. She is called Alyssa, and the name of our channel is going to be Supreme Tuber. And we are, of course, going to be running a gaming channel because that is the only option available at the moment. And personality, I went for Superstar because our goal is to be the #1 YouTuber and we are going to be a superstar. We're going to skip as much of the tutorial as possible because for the most part I kind of know what I'm doing with this. And we're just going to get started and make our first gaming video. We only have one game at the moment and it's not doing particularly well. Like it's definitely downtrending, but you know, we all got to start somewhere, so yeah. This is the setup and it's fairly straightforward. We're just going to pick the webcam and the microphone and everything, and eventually we'll start upgrading some of this stuff, but for now it's all pretty basic. And I'm not going to bother to name the videos. You can, but honestly, it won't really make any difference, so I'm just going to go with the default names. So this is gameplay #1. And this is a recording and editing screen, and you get a selection of cards, and you basically just want to match the best sort of choice. So our base is destroyed, so I'm guessing we wouldn't be particularly happy about that. And from the options we've got, let's go with a murderous look. And as you can see, that card had 2 light bulbs and we had 6 available. So the light bulbs represent our energy. So obviously we now can't use this card because we don't have enough energy. So this time we've got an interactive loading screen and we're going to go with... Well, I don't think I'd be particularly happy about a loading screen. So we're going to go with this goofy little guy and an unfunny comment. And yeah, as you can see, there was a question mark up here. So when you first come across these screens, and you don't know which is like the best emoticon to use, but you kind of just match, like I said, you match the cards with what you think is the right kind of thing. And when you get it right, the question mark becomes one of these like little emote faces. So that the next time you come across the same scenario, you don't have to remember which cards do and don't work. So the next time this comes up, we know we want a card with one of these little guys on it. So yeah, that's was in the new update, and I think that's a pretty cool feature. Right, so we now want to edit our video. And as you can see, they've got these little sort of like clip things on them. So you basically put them together like puzzle pieces, and you want them to go together, like preferably without any red. Like green is good, red is bad, pretty straightforward. But we can't actually get these to go together in any way that doesn't have red, and red is bad, so I'm going to go with just the one clip. And to improve the video, we can add these different effects. And these take up rendering points. So we've got 10 rendering points, and this is how long it will take to render and how long it will take to upload. But we haven't got any scripting points. So if we add a title, so green is scripting, we'll get 2 scripting points and it'll take 4 rendering. So that leaves us with 6. Now we've already got some performance. So I think what we'll do is we'll add the soft focus, because you want to try and get like as much as possible in each one, but at the same time, like, I think it's probably best to try and even it out and have a little bit of everything. So this is going to take 4.5 hours to render and 4 hours to upload. And at the end of a recording editing session, you get this little pop-up that shows you results. This shows you the sort of level of interest for the video, and how many points we got for the content and the quality and the editing. And as you can see, we've leveled up in all these things: script, performance, editing, sound, post-production, which we got a new level in. And depending on what we want to do next, we can decide to delete this video and have another attempt, or we can publish it. But I'm going to go ahead and publish it. It's our first video, so yes, okay, you need to go to sleep. You go sleep. Yes, okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and publish it because, you know, it's our first video. It doesn't have to be perfect. And as you can see, sleeping brings your energy back up. So doing these kind of things, making videos and the other tasks and things that you can do will deplete your energy, and that's one thing that you need to keep topped up. And the other thing up here is hunger. So we are hungry, so we are going to eat, and you do that by clicking on the door and you've got an option to go eat. And when we've done that, we are going to go and study. And you can see how your video is doing here. So there's the number of views, and the number of subscribers we've got, and how much money we're making. And if we click on the little plus, we can see the views that it's getting each day, and they're kind of slowly going up. And we had some positive comments and a negative comment, which was probably that the editing wasn't that great, but that's it. It's not the end of the world. Let's have a look at the comments. Superb, thank you. Really interesting. Awful editing, yeah. I don't know if it's me, but like personally, it doesn't seem to matter what I do. I always get at least one commenting about editing. But for the most part, it doesn't seem to make that much difference, so I'm just kind of ignoring it. So as you can see up here, we've got the quick look at my channel. I've now got 17 subscribers and 66 views. And if I click on this little TV icon, I can get a bit more information. So again, views, subscribers, how much money I've earned. I haven't had any copyright warning. This is my best video because it's my only video. This is like the rankings of YouTube. This is whether or not we're in any networks. These are some of the statistics. These are my videos. This is the rankings, and we'll be all the way at the bottom, yeah, number 51. And then this is the networks, which we'll get into a bit later. So let's go shopping and get a new game, because that game's not really trending right now. So we can buy games from Amazing-On. And you kind of want to get the latest games and games that are trending. So down here you can see it's the 6th of January, but nothing's come out yet in January. But this came out in December, and this is trending right now, so that is a good game for us. So we will buy that, and it usually gets here pretty quickly. Oh, I'm being told off by Mum. Okay, right, well, let's go study again, and I will get into that. So, one of the things about living at home with Mom is that we have to go to school and we have to study. We get tests every month, and you can see them by clicking on the calendar on your phone. See, I've got a test on the 31st of January. So far, I've studied twice, and my performance for the test, I'm not very well prepared, so I'm obviously not going to get a good grade. You want to be somewhere up here to get like a B or an A, and up here, like right at the top, to get like an A+. So this is my new game, which we will do a video for. You know what, I'm just going to grab a quick snack and get something to eat. So you do need to do well in the test. You don't have to get an A+, but anything from a B+ upwards, you get rewarded by your mom with $50. And if you fail the test, you will get grounded, and your mom will take your computer away for a short amount of time. So you do want to do well, and like I said, it's best to aim for at least a B+. And to get that, we're going to need to study about 12 times before the test, but you know, we've got a while. And because we have to wait for video rendering and everything, usually you can get a studying session done every time you make a new video, so it's not too difficult to get up there. So let's make a new video. the game freezes. Well, I'm not going to be terribly happy about that, obviously, but I don't have much choice. So the best thing to do when that happens, when you know that you haven't got the card that you want to choose, is to choose one with the least energy points, because chances are you're not going to be able to use this while you're editing, so you want to waste as little energy on it as possible. Yeah, see, that was the wrong card to choose. So interactive loading screen, and as I said, this guy's popped up to remind us that this was the best option. So we will go for a sarcastic comment. And that was a good choice. Ah, okay, these do actually fit together. But we don't get any points for using these because we use the wrong sort of emoji guy. So again, I think it's best to just stick with the one for this, and we will add a title. And you know what, I think that's all I'm going to add because it's got a little bit of everything, and I want to get this one up quickly so we can get working on the next one. So while that's happening, you can go study, and when you come back, you can get something to eat and have a bit of a nap. So one thing I didn't mention before is that while the video is rendering and uploading, you can't use the computer. So you can't go shopping, you can't use it to chat to your friends, and you can't make another video. See, that video we got up really quickly. Again, editing wasn't great, yeah, I'll give you that, Jewel, it wasn't great. But, you know, we got the video up nice and quick, and we know we can get another one, and maybe the next one will be better. And there's still positive comments, so it's all good.